the Heroes
Hey! What up? Hey,
Hello
how is
there.
everybody? What's going on? Everyone that's joining us for Heroes Brush Hour in the chat. It's lovely that you guys show up early and we sit there and we read people commenting and talking already.
We're waiting there, just reading.
And we're just waiting there,
chat.
just reading. Yeah, we're like, we could probably just not do this.
We always wait for that one person to show up. We're not going to say who it is, but as soon as they show up, that's when we go live.
That's when we go live. We're going to tell you. We're going to tell you. Accept request. Who is what? What are you talking about? Accepting requests and Snurgles. Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday night or Wednesday morning, depending on where you are in the world.
It's late.
It is late either way,
Or
or
incredibly early.
or very early, or very early. Psychosis says, "Thank you for waiting for me." Absolutely. Whatever.
Thanks for subbing.
Anytime.
That
Anytime.
13-month sub. Psychosis.
13-month sub. That's a true fan right there. That's a G.
That's
That's an OG.
That's our number 2 fan.
That's a number 2 fan.
Number 1 obviously goes to Percival, who's
Oh no, I'm the number
single-handedly
1.
carrying the show.
I'm the number 1 fan of this show, to be totally honest with you. I support this
we have
show
a guest tonight.
quite a bit. We do. How about we introduce the guest? MERLYN Models. What's going on?
Hi. Yeah, I'm a painter in the UK. I speak Welsh. I've been painting for about 3 or 4 years, but I joined the hobby 18 years ago. I recently entered Golden Demon and got a finalist pin.
Oh, very cool. Nice. What did you paint that got the pin?
I painted a Operative Umbral 6, the assassin model from Warhammer Plus, and entered it into single 40k. And because it's basically got the base terrain already part of the kit, it doesn't count as diorama, it's just the kit.
Because it came with the kit.
Because it comes with the statue head that he's hiding in.
Literally part of it. If you can shoot the statue in game and it counts, it's not diorama.
There you go. There you go. Why did you agree to be on this show? I didn't set you up for that question, but why did you agree to do this?
Why are you here right now?
Of all the things you could be doing with your time at 3 in the morning or whatever it is over there.
Sleeping, yes.
You decided
it seemed like fun. I've seen. Obviously, I was there for Darcy's stream and the tail end of Wit Goblin stream. Nurgle Snuggle obviously did it recently, and I used to raid Nurgle Snuggle when I was streamed later. But now I stream earlier in the day, which is about 10:30 your time. So some people on a Monday could catch me if they're awake. But yeah, I'm awake now, and I'm like, this seems like something worth doing. I usually take over 20 hours to paint a model, and recently I did one in 4 hours. So this is going to be a challenge at 3 a.m.
Pretty solid.
Have you ever painted something in an hour? Is this a first?
This is gonna be a first.
Well, it looks like chat has your back. Everybody's like,
everybody's already everyone's already saying, go Merlin. Yeah,
like DB build going, yo noob.
I mean, it's probably because Andrew is kind of a giant turd.
I'm just a big old wet turd that just people don't like to
floppy wet
play
turd.
with.
People don't like to.
I'm pretty sure you've got like six hours more energy than me, so that might.
Oh gosh!
No,
making up excuses already. Look at that.
Andrew's
right.
Yeah, he's putting an asterisk on it. Well, Andrew's old, and he's got the kids.
Decrepit.
So, he's
my back problems.
He's got ED, all kind of stuff. Yeah, so
I'm not a Golden Demon finalist.
No,
I'm just saying.
Not even at all. He's got a lot of stuff.
Jim Crimmins has a very good point. Other people's poor decisions are our game, which means that I made a bad decision. It's all my fault.
I think this whole stream is a bad decision, if I'm being honest with all you guys.
It's a year-long bad decision.
It's been a year-long bad decision. We can't stop it now.
Off. We are just going down the hill.
We can't stop now, guys. Hey, Andrew, did you have a rant? We were talking about rants the other day. We rant to each other,
I forgot what it was.
and then we forget what the rants are.
It was the Instagram thing. How people are mad about reels and stuff.
Oh,
right. Is that the one you're talking about? That's not
it was something. You posted a thing on Instagram saying I'm the coolest, whatever. I don't know what it was, but anyway, it was like just because you don't like it doesn't mean other people don't. Some such thing. Like what prompted that? You don't got to.
Hey! 31 viewers. Look at that.
Shady Nasty with 31 viewers. Oh man! Hello, Shay.
Hi,
and
everybody.
31 viewers. We are about to listen to Andrew have a rant But before
I didn't have you. You're setting me up with this rant.
I'm setting you up with the rant. Before you go on the rampage here, I want to say hi to the people that just dropped in as part of the raid. Welcome to Heroes Brush Hour. It is a stream where two painters paint head-to-head on a countdown clock. They try to speed paint a miniature in 1 hour while doing crazy redemptions that you, the viewers in chat, get to do. Check down at the bottom of the chat. You're going to see that you can get channel points here, and you can redeem those to make the painters do strange stuff like squats, sing a song, a manticore, change hands, all this different kind of stuff. So check out the redemptions you can make the painters do while they're on the clock to slow down their speed paint. And at the end of the hour, we'll have the painters post their minis on Instagram, and you, the chatters, get to decide who wins by way of voting. Very democratic process. Thank you, Shay, for the stream or the raid. And
it's the raid. The gift subs, everybody knows their thing.
And it's awesome to see Shay streaming and painting again. Let's talk.
If you're a first-time viewer, please say something so we can say hi.
Yeah.
Zombie Bunny is demanding bingo. I'm inclined.
Oh, okay.
To agree,
I'll start some bingo. Let's do some bingo. I'm going to start a game of bingo for you guys. We'll start it here. Here's how it works.
You're explaining it then?
Yeah. If you look at your card is going to be on the right side of your screen. Next to the chat, you're going to see a little bingo card. You can click on that. You can see your card. You can look to see what you got on your card. And you, the viewers, must let me know what things have happened, and I will call them, and I will press the magic button. And if you don't tell me what it is, I'm not gonna call it.
If you win bingo, though, we're giving you money. We're giving you a Games Workshop voucher. So pay attention to the cards. If you see things happen, call it out, and Dan will make the thing work.
I will send you a $15 voucher for Games Workshop. That's what I'll do if you win bingo. So pay attention to bingo.
Zomgoin is already calling out. In addition to the $15 gift card that we're doing tonight, in a week, will be hosted by Zambies.
Yeah.
I think Dan and I are going to give away a lot of stuff.
We're going to give away a bunch
hundreds of dollars worth of stuff.
Literally just tons of gift vouchers.
Literally hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. So tune in next week where we have Zambies is hosting. Dan and I are going to paint. And we're going to give you guys just free stuff for showing up. So show up.
Show up.
Spread the word. Spread
the word. Yeah, okay, so let's go on and talk about that thing you were angry about. I want to know about that.
I'm not that angry about it. You're like, whatever. So I'm going to get angry just talking about it.
He was furious about it.
I was absolutely livid. So on Instagram, there are reels now. There's things that aren't just pictures of food anymore. And once a week, I'll see a post by somebody I follow or used to follow, and it'll say, if all you post are reels or stupid comedy skits, I'm unfollowing you. I'm like, why? Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, what are you doing? Like, one, why are you announcing that? Two, what's your beef with people doing that? Like, you're not using the app like you think it needs to be used? Fuck you. I hate that shit. Anyway. Post your reels, make your funny stuff, post miniatures, do whatever you want. I don't care, but
it's your
have
Instagram.
A good time, man.
You can do whatever you want with your own shit. On Instagram as in life. You can do what you want.
No, just Instagram. Have fun on Instagram, but in life, you must just be very regimented and not do anything else.
Like, I know Instagram still has like reels, but I feel like it's come back to where it was almost. Like they've given up on trying to be TikTok at the moment. And
it's
like,
still
although there
reels,
are videos there, I still feel like it's gone back to the way it was.
It doesn't exclusively push reels. There's lots of pictures too. Nurgle Snorgle asked if they even unfollow, and they do. So the person that posted that was then unfollowing me, and I know they used to follow me a lot. And that's why I got so mad. I took it personally because I myself don't even post like reels all the time. I do like once a month maybe, like, and then advertise them for Twitch. Yeah. But I was like, dude, I post miniatures, I post all kind of shit. If you don't follow me, I don't give a shit. But like, don't say that's the reason why, because that's not. It's dumb.
I take that to a whole nother level. Like, I've got 3 different Instagrams.
Andrew Wines, like, number 20, Andrew Wines, 100%. Add that one in there.
All right, we'll do it.
You're just like, I'll post everything on this one Instagram, and I'm like, I've got 3, so people can just separate their interests out and not be annoyed. Like,
right. I've got a private Instagram in my hobby one, which is completely different thing.
Oh, you want to hear my rant? I have a little rant too.
Oh, you got one prepped. All right.
I thought, it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and someone had posted this thing about the term pile of potential and how that annoyed them.
Yes.
Yeah, and they were like mad that people used the term
I like this
pile of
rant. I
potential.
like where this is going.
And then it became like this sort of like, well, people that have a bunch
Like
of
an
models
ableist
that don't
thing or
paint
like
them-
a
yeah,
class
it was like
thing. Oh
it
my
was
god, I was so
it
fired
became
up
this
at that.
argument about classism. It's like, well, if you have models that are just sitting around to paint, that means that you're just wasting money when other people could be using money to buy models that they are gonna paint. It was like this
That's
whole
not
like,
how money or the economy
it was
works,
this
my
whole,
guy.
like, and I'm reading it like, who gets angry about the term pile of potential? You call it whatever you want.
I know who.
If somebody
just for
else,
context, like stamp collectors, they buy all those stamps and they're never going to send a letter with them.
Right? Thank you.
They have a purpose. You must lick them.
That's their choice.
It's like there's like a whole group of people in this world that want to tell you what to do with your own shit, be it your belongings or your life or your choices, and that annoys the piss out of me. Do what you want with your stuff. You worked for the money more than likely, or somebody did. You fucking bought it yourself. You leave it on the shelf forever. You can leave it on the shelf forever if you want, and call it potential the whole entire time. I don't give a shit.
Live your life. Live your dream. Baby.
Live your dream.
That's our message. That's our message of the day. Then I like to give inspiration messages every stream.
Yeah.
So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all next week.
Don't let people tell you what to do with your stuff.
Merlin just showed up to like be part of this rant.
Sorry. Keeping them in the box keeps the value. That's correct.
It keeps the value.
It just became like this whole like classist thing where like people were like, well, that's classist if you just have stuff.
Let me guess. It was on Twitter.
No, actually, it wasn't on Twitter.
He wants a rant in Welsh.
Give me a Welsh rant.
I've seen siarad dy iaith di, mae pobl yn deud, ti'n just siarad Saesneg pan mae pobl yn siarad efo pobl o Gymru. Ond, os mae nhw'n dod o Loegr, os ti'n siarad yn Gymraeg eto.
I need to know what pobl means.
That's a rant in Welsh.
Yeah!
You want to know what that means? Essentially, what I said was like, it's a Welsh translation of an English person getting angry at a Welsh person for speaking Welsh only when they come in the room. And it's like, they speak to you because it's their language, not because you've entered the room. Like,
that's
my run.
Amazing. That's a good. That's
what I could
rant.
like just fumble off at that moment. There, I'm okay at Welsh, as you could just tell, but I can't just go right. I'm going to do an entire hobby conversation in Welsh and be like, yeah, that's fine. So I was like, what can I say? That'll do, Melville Historian. That'll do.
I'm feeling hyped now. I'm feeling hot. We got a lot off of our chests, and now the big question is, we got fucking hyped up. Oh man, I'm emotionally erect. So let's fucking what did you bring to paint, Merlin? What did you bring to paint?
I brought an old school Cadian.
Yeah. Let's get that downward camera going. There we go.
Yeah. On it, some Victoria miniature stuff, some Command Squad stuff.
Okay.
But if we're talking really old school Cadians, I've got a metal one here. That's not been painted.
Old metal one, yeah. I got a couple of those lying around.
Yeah, those are cool. Andrew, it looks like you have a piece of terrain.
I do. I'm starting Age of Sigmar. I'm painting these models up, and I'm like, hey, I'm painting vampire dudes. Let's also paint some terrain to go along with it. So I'm going to paint this graveyard piece and see how it goes.
I mean, interesting. Are you going to paint it to look like an actual statue, like just kind of gray, and then put some verdigris on it and be like, yeah, that's good?
I'm not just going to like dry brush it gray and call it a day. No, I'm gonna put an hour's worth of work into it.
I was gonna say, Andrew, like if you were gonna do that, and then you're just like, right, grey, dry brush a lighter grey, dry brush a lighter grey, done. I'd be like,
no, that would be
kind of Hamburg Tack, thanks for the follow. Scrapper228, thanks for the follow, and Maternal Pillow, also thanks for the follow. Hey, did I make a sexual innuendo? Did I already do that? When did I do that?
No.
Did I make a sexual?
He did not, unless they can say what it was right now.
Sophie says I probably did. I feel like I might have.
I feel like you might have. It's plausible, but I don't think
banging?
you did.
I don't know.
Statue has googly eyes.
Googly eyes. First use of terrain ever. I painted terrain whenever I painted.
My Vortex Mixer has googly eyes.
Tanya, right here. Yeah. Dan said he was emotionally erect. No, that's emotional.
No, he was telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm talking about like my emotions, my spirit, my chakras. All of that is erect. All of it is hard. All of it is ready to fucking go, engorged with fucking emotions, and we're We're ready. We're ready to do it. We're ready to do
Oh,
it.
God.
Hey, so
Question:
now that we're all,
what is Zote Arms? Does anyone know what Zote Arms is? Because I have no idea what he's just said.
Nobody tell him. Don't tell him anything.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
Cool.
somebody redeem Zoda Rollalini. Tell me how you pronounce that. But thank you for the follow. No one knows. It's provocative. Yeah, you got to find out. Just keep digging there, mate, says JJ. No, I'm not digging. Close enough. Thank you. I never dig. I say exactly what I mean all the time. If I say something wrong, I just fucking keep saying it. Who cares?
Y'all are killing
Y'all
my bingo vibe.
killing my bingo vibe. No, people are calling out a bunch of stuff. You're good. Like I've done like 6 or 7 things. I called out 8 events so far.
Everybody should check their cards. There's money to be won for doing nothing.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
Why do we do this?
nothing.
I don't know, but we're going to give it to you
Nothing.
guys.
Yes, chug a lug.
Chug your beverage right now.
Hey, Spazgar's in the chat. What's
Dan
up,
just
dude?
pick his nose.
I'm constantly picking my nose, so maybe. Hamburg Tack redeem posture check. Let's go ahead and get things ready. Merlin, are you prepared? Are you ready? Zone oscillation!
What oscillation?
I don't know what this is.
I love Zote oscillations because every time that animation goes off,
we got a
my
double
camera
Zote.
Oh,
A double Zote.
shit.
There was a multiple Zote. Dan said fuck. I definitely did say fuck, and I just said it then whenever I said.
Yeah, I mean, you did it
that
in
I
quotations
said
at bare minimum.
Yeah. Did I pick my nose? I feel like I probably picked my nose at some point.
Yeah, sure. You picked your nose.
What up, peeps? What up,
15
Serena?
months! Alpha Devil, 15
All right.
months up. Look at that shit.
See, that was not an arm
Leaf
circle.
painting. Welcome in.
Leaf, you
Those
got
not
this,
arm
he
circles.
says. All right, that wasn't an arm circle. Which light says, oh, we get to troll
Oh,
Merlin?
no,
Excellent.
it's light.
Yes. All right, Merlin, are you prepared to paint, sir?
I am prepared to paint, but me and Andrew had a discussion. This is being replaced first.
What's being replaced? What's happening?
He's doing a base change once the clock starts.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
need to paint this on that base.
Because he doesn't want it painted, so he wants to like do a new base. Which I think is
Okay.
mind-boggling. I can't wrap my head around that.
I am also boggled as well. You don't necessarily want to be
I'm not going to
boggled.
say no to the man, but he needs to do it on the clock.
Let
You can do that over the
That
paint,
was
right?
all
I don't know.
Oh shit, he's got little baggies. He's got nickel bag of
Drugs?
fucking
Is that drugs?
yeah.
Is that Welsh drugs?
Yes, why not?
He's got fucking catnip over there. All right, are you guys ready?
I'm
Tasty.
ready.
Let's go.
Let us begin. Let the speed paint begin. We are now on the clock. Remember, you can redeem your channel points to make them do weird stuff that is going to slow them down. Check out all the redemptions. There's some fun stuff in there. It would be a
Okay.
shame if someone made Merlin do a bunch of squats this whole time. Make him do the whole stream in unsubtitled Welsh. We did 120 Zode oscillations. I got points to redeem, says Serena. Nice. All right. So interesting move with the having to replace the bass here. Merlin's just taking his time. Guest, sing a song. Merlin, please sing us a lovely song, a lullaby.
Right, we're going to sing you a song. Well, the first one I'm going to do is Bernard Cribbins, Right Said Fred.
Oh, nice.
Right said Fred, both of us together, one each end and steady as we go. Try to shift it, couldn't even lift it, we was getting nowhere. And so we had a cup of tea and right said Fred, give a shout to Charlie, comes up Charlie from the floor below. After straining, even at complaining, we was getting nowhere. And so we had a cup of tea. And Charlie had to think, and he thought we ought to take off all the handles and the things what held the candles. With a rope or two, we can knock the blight through. Right, said Fred, climbing up the ladders.
Andrew squats. Get your squats in, Andrew.
Trouble after the rubble, landing on the top of his dome. And Charlie and me had another cup of tea, and then we went home. And that's that.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So much from it.
That was fantastic. You have a lovely singing voice, sir. Fantastic. Well done.
Thank you very much. The alphabet.
So you're not going to switch the bass? Did you decide against that?
I am just going to snap
check
the
it
base off after I painted
Oh,
his
you're going
boots.
to snap it when you're done. Okay.
God,
okay,
I hope
okay,
you
okay.
rub all the paint off while you're trying to snap it off.
Good. 108. Zycosis gifted 5 subs. Yeah, he did. Do
Oh
that,
my.
didn't he? Let's see.
You know what? Seeing what Andrew just said, yep, that's a very good point. Let's do that now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, there you go. Alpha Devil and AK with the 10 Tier 1 subs. Alpha Devil, thank you. I didn't even know you were in here. Look at that.
Yeah, he subbed for 15 months.
Oh. Oh, yeah, there you go. I
months.
see it. 15 months, man. That's another OG right there. That's
Can I
another one.
redeem for bits? What? I don't know.
There you go. He's off. He is off the base.
Nope, it is only for channel points, my friend. But you can just give us your bits. Tiny brush, Andrew. Andrew, please paint with the tiniest brush you have for
Nice.
1 whole minute. Are we doing base surgery? Oh, it's off the base. There you go.
It's off the base. It's off the base.
Off the base. I see that you're doing some dry brushing over there, Andrew.
Not anymore.
Seems kind of boring.
Yes.
I want to see that statue painted to look like marble.
Oh God.
I can. Maybe. I might.
Maybe. I mean, if you're gonna paint
for my
Just get the
display
airbrush out, you'll be fine.
I feel like that's like just a very easy thing to paint, so you got to zhuzh it up somehow. You got to do something to it. Serena Redeem posture check. Everybody watch your weird posture that you got going on there.
I've reset my desk. Everything is much comfier now. My posture is much better than it was last week.
You've got your feng shui going.
I mean, why not? Why not? It's
Why? No. Oh, you're done with your tiny brush, sir.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Andrew dropped something? No, I didn't drop any of it. What did I drop?
He said you dropped a brush when you got up, and you.
I put it in my water cup when I was getting out. I didn't drop it. God, some people are stretching, man. Some people really want those $15.
You know, $15. That's enough to pay for like one arm out of a model or
You
something like
dropped your
that.
brush in a rage.
My concentration level's so high right now. I'm just like, get it done.
Thank you for that. Thanks for the cheer.
All right, what do we got here? It's off the base. So, you're painting it completely off the base.
Just getting those boots done because it's going to be easier to paint them now.
Okay. Sophis with the bits. Thank you very much. Yeah, for the Emperor.
You guys could use a snack. Yeah, sure, I could, but that'll sound crunchy, so probably not.
Oh, buddy. Should I punish MERLYN just because I need him to say a certain? Yeah, of course.
Okay, so my stream is family friendly, so he wants me to swear.
Absolutely.
That's what's happening there.
Remember we tried that for a minute, Andrew?
We tried it for about 2 weeks. Yeah.
It was about like a week. Yeah, we're like, let's try not to curse or talk about our dicks or anything. And you're like, yeah.
And we just can't do that.
And we just can't.
We need the world to know better.
Not do that.
I've managed so far for like a year and a half, so I'm doing okay. I don't know like how other people manage, but like, yeah, that's where we're at.
Sophis trying to get me here. I'm not going to fall into the trap, my friend. Big brush, Andrew. Andrew, please paint with the largest brush you have for 1 minute. Well, keep using it for at least 1 minute. Dick talk is always important, says James of Brazil. Wales is beautiful. I worked in Lampeter for a while.
Lampeter?
I do all of MERLYN's swearing.
That's not a real place.
Who was it who said they lived in Lampeter? Painting yellow. That's actually really close to where I live.
That was Sophie Wiley that redeemed the big brush. Sophie Wiley's in the chat hanging out.
Sophie's back. It's been
Sophie.
Big brush, Andrew.
Where are you been?
Dan said Sophie Wiley. I think it's a bingo.
Maybe. He has to yell at me, and I am his mod, says Chaotic Happy Hour. In 5 years, I have only sworn twice at students. That's a pretty good average, I think. Yeah.
It's pretty optimistic. I feel like I swear like once a week, though.
Yeah. I think you need to go on, Andrew, go on and tell us, like, what's one of the funnier things that your students have done recently?
So I... There's two things, and they both involve dicks. One, I opened up a trash can, a big Rubbermaid trash can, which we keep all our oil clay in, our ceramic clay. And I opened up the lid, and there was a giant, perfectly sculpted, like 6-foot cock, just like coiled up inside of it, like veins and everything, balls. It was the whole. I got a picture of it. I think did I send you a picture of it?
I don't know. I think I think
was
you
it balls
did.
to the wall?
I think you might have sent that to me.
It was big. It was a big boy.
Yeah.
But just to see that, like you see stuff like that all the time, but like to see it without anticipating it in the container,
just in there, yeah.
It was a lot. It was a lot. Veins. It was highly detailed. I was very impressed.
Oh man,
very impressed.
There is Sophie Wiley. Hey all, had not been on for a while, being middle of the night. Yes. Alada Owada says that sounds amazing.
I am surprised.
Yeah,
it does quite so many familiar names in chat right now because like I should be asleep.
Me too.
I'll post the picture of the clay dick on my Instagram if we meet some kind of threshold tonight. Like if we get a certain amount of subs, I'll let Dan decide what the threshold is.
Ooh, 1 minute squats for guests. MERLYN, give me them squats.
Right.
Get your
ass.
This is
Funny Revenger.
Yo, squats on.
Yep, squat it out. Do it. Maggots, oi oi. Don't get banned, Andrew. Keep that back straight. Keep that back straight, MERLYN. What are you doing?
I don't even know how squats work.
Sounds like he needs more.
Yeah, like he needs a little bit of practice then. Is that
I mean, I am losing weight. I've lost like a stone and a half so far.
One eye, Andrew. God dang it.
Andrew, 1 eye. Squats are dwarves, says Sophis. That is correct. That
21 pounds is how much I've lost so far.
Scroll up for my question, Dan. What was the question? What did I see?
Pounds? Use pounds over there? I thought that was a currency.
No, it is a currency, but like,
do I really
I actually measure it in stone, and you
don't.
No,
I don't think he really said it though.
Stone's a made-up medieval thing.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't even. Yeah, it doesn't count. It's not.
All words are made up.
All words are made. Number 23 squats. You have 2 seconds left on the squats, sir. It is done. You can be done squatting.
Thank you.
Boom. Nice work.
You want me to get anything painted
now, damn it.
Is that the thing?
I mean, you have the boots painted. MERLYN, please do arm circles for 1 minute.
Am I good at 1 eye or what?
You're done with 1 eye. Yeah. You got the arm circles. You know arm circles, arms out. Do some circles. You see what I'm doing here?
Okay.
Well, both arms. You got to do both. There you go. Try not to knock anything over. Watch out for the Space Marine behind you. Good form. MERLYN taught me that people really use stone as a measurement. I don't think that was true. I didn't think that was true. It's absolutely true, says Witchlight.
Absolutely true.
That's very like European, isn't it? Andrew, arm circles.
Again.
Yeah, do those arm circles, man. Get them shoulders worked out.
I thought you said end.
Dan will insult Andrew. That's an easy one. I'll do some arm circles while I'm doing his paint job. You know what? There's really nothing to insult because it's like one of the easiest things you could possibly paint. A statue. How boring is that? Talk about like just fucking phoning it in. I remember when we used to take this stream seriously, and we had a little bit of this thing called fucking pride in what we did around here. We had some integrity. Now here we are painting a statue, a piece of terrain for a 1 hour. You could do that thing in 20 minutes. And
if I recall correctly, I think you painted plenty of terrain on this stream.
And we're supposed to somehow be impressed by that, but the answer is we're not, because it looks like crap.
If Andrew's painting again, mine have already ended for sure.
I see that you have the boots painted, and that's about it.
But they're Golden Demon finalist boots.
Golden Demon finalist boots. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Southpaw, guest, please paint with your left hand for 1 minute. Or if you're left-handed, your right hand. Bingo, 133, 134, and 135. Let's see here. Oh, we were all doing it, weren't we? You crazy bastards. 134. 134.
Blind guess.
135. Oh,
what?
Do you have glasses?
No.
Poke your eye out.
1 eye. Is that okay? Bad depth perception.
Do one eye's fine. Yeah. Since you don't have glasses. 1 hour boot paint shop. Zombie Bunny. Don't answer Zombie Bunny. Don't do it.
Can anyone guess?
Shady says. Wait, do you have monitor up high? I do have a monitor up high. Yeah, I have a monitor. It's like a TV. I do all my like recording stuff here.
Pictionary.
All right, Andrew. Tell me when you're muted.
Are you ready with the clue?
Yep.
Okay.
My depth perception is absolutely ruined
All right,
right now.
you're done with the one eye, sir.
Okay.
Dan, explain the rules.
All right, so Pictionary. Andrew is going to try to draw a picture that I have just given him a clue for. That's why we muted for a second. He cannot start painting again until the chat has guessed the clue. Andrew is pretty good at Pictionary, so I have high hopes for this one, even though this clue is a little bit difficult. We'll see. We'll see. Storm, no, that is not it.
When does Southpaw end?
Oh, you're done.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Zeus, no. Hail! Oh my god! Yes, already! It was Hail!
I cannot be stopped.
Holy crap. It's Noob Painter is the one that can't be stopped. If Noob Painter wasn't here, you would still be drawing for like another 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. Looks like a great metaphor for 2022. Oh, okay. Yeah. We did the Pictionary. We got the blind guess. We did that. We got Southpaw guess. Impressive. Noob Painter is too strong. I agree. Hail the Pictionary King. I agree. 97.
Hail the Pictionary King. That's
ha 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 ha. What is 97? Someone can't guess how. No one guessed. No one gave a guess. G-Man had. Oh, did he? What did G-Man guess? He said 80. Many people have guessed, says Chaotic Happy Hour. Really? Maybe I missed it. Did I miss it? Dan is like 70. See, these aren't real guesses.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Pen,
all right.
paper time, guess Pictionary.
All right, tell me when I'm muted, Andrew.
Oh, yes.
That should be an easy one. All right. Yeah, really. MERLYN cannot start painting again until chat guesses what he is drawing on his nifty little
It'd be a shame if nobody guessed it.
It'd be a shame if his pen just didn't work, like it looks like it's not working.
No, it's there it is. He's going to have to hold it up.
Dan just graduated college. He's like 22.
The letters count.
What? No, you can't do
DQ.
You can't draw
DQ.
letter.
You can give me a new word. It's fine. Give me a new one.
Oh my.
Of course they got it. You wrote.
All right. You can't. The rules of Pictionary are universal. I don't care what country you're from.
Knows what it is.
You can't write letters in Pictionary.
You can't do letters in Pictionary.
Zombie Bunny, do you have bingo? Do you actually have bingo? I think you got to call it on your card. You got to push the special button. There should be a special button, and it will tell me that someone got bingo. Oh, wow.
Yikes, they're never going to get this. That is just a terrible drawing.
Wow.
I told you I've never done Pictionary.
Squat? Shay says the fuck? Hydrofoil teabag.
Hydrofoil's not bad. Hydrofoil's on the right track.
There we go. Zombie Bunny Creations with the bingo. Congratulations.
Painting yellow got it.
Someone said bobsled. Bobsled. There you go. All right. That was a bobsled.
Thank you very much.
There you go. Zombie Bunny, make sure you hit me with the DM, and I will get your email and all that good stuff. And I will send you the voucher. Congratulations to Zombie Bunny. This old man figured it out. Yeah, you did.
15 voucher for tonight, but we're doing a whole bunch next week.
You guys are at 44 minutes left. You've already used a quarter of your time. That was not a bobsled.
Good job.
I was confused about the little U shapes and the arrows that you drew initially. What was that all
Those were the slopes, right? That was the track.
That was Bob's.
Okay. Canadian senses tingle for the winter sports, says Painting Yellow. Okay. I want to play again. Bingo is fun.
We'll come back next week. We'll play bingo.
Yeah, come back next week. Yeah, I'm not trying to give out.
Maybe not, because
I'm not trying to give out too much in one evening.
I should have written, "Hey, Sankaman, you're right."
So I do have this like chat libs thing going, and I think it's like one of the tiles on the actual page. Like if you go to. I don't even know how to get to it. That's how cool I am. I don't even know where it's at. We'll figure it out later. So it's like Mad Libs kind of thing that I have going on, but you have to go to our profile page basically and look at like the like about info, and I think it will be in there. And you can open it up. Andrew Chug-a-Lug, chug your drink, man. Chug it, chug it, chug it. DD Build says, "Go Merlin, moral support." Isophus redeemed Tiny Brush Andrew. Andrew, whenever you're done chugging, you can use your tiniest brush for 1 minute.
I already have been.
You have been? Well, fuck. Oh, so you're going metallic with it. Oh, well. I heard a joke about a tea bag. What's the difference between the American soccer team and a tea bag? The tea bag stays in the cup longer. Nice.
No.
Yo. Oh. Go Merlin, says Sophus. The important part is that you called it soccer, says New Painter. That's true. Doesn't that make British people...
Doesn't that make us the real
Zone oscillations! Zone oscillations!
Where does LA Galaxy's like football club say football club at the name?
There you go. There you go. You got a zone oscillate. Get a little arm bend in there. There you go. Soccer ball. Nice. Not in our harbors, says DD Pills.
Not our harbors.
Love it.
Didn't that just make the sea a giant cup of tea? That's just the best for everyone, right?
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, like
yeah.
0.0000000.
All right, you're done with your tiny brush. In the chat, you guys, it's Tuesday. Tell me what you did this past weekend. I would like to know what everybody got up to this past weekend. Tell me what you did. It doesn't even have to be hobby related. I don't care. I just want to know. I want to know your life story. I want to know what's going on with you.
Oh.
I'm checking in. Let's find out.
Mostly it was recovery from the weekend before.
Big Brush Andrew.
I went up to Nottingham the weekend before, and like a lot of the UK Twitch like painting community turned up there, which was like 40 of us in a photo outside the Warhammer world, and like Hellfire came from Canada, which was like a long way, so impressive and such a good time. I played my first game of 9th edition. Because I hadn't played with my Imperial Knights and just finished them in time.
Very cool.
Which is why I want to paint faster, which is one of the reasons why I'm on here. Going,
So let's go through the chat. Sophie says, could have said football, but in America they call rugby football, so didn't want to confuse anyone. We thank you. Spasgar broke his ankle, of course. Yeah, that was recent. Hephaestus went to the Ren Fair. Michael Lavoie had a sinus infection. That's not very fun. Catic Happy Hour was my birthday, and today is my wedding anniversary. Well, happy birthday, and congrats on the wedding. How many years you got on this whole wedding anniversary situation? Tell me about that. I dealt with sick kids. You are done with your large brush, sir. I dealt with sick kids and am finishing crocheting a plush marine. Yes, I've been watching your stories about the plush marine. I'm very excited about that. Tiny brush, yes, Merlin, please paint with the smallest brush you have for 1 minute. If you're not
okay.
Serena says I slept for 13 hours. Were you sick or like just felt like? I mean, I got no problem with 13 hours. I'm just checking in. I want to make sure you're okay because I care about you. I streamed for once and working on Gloomspite Gits for my Adepticon goal. Very cool. Very cool. Renaissance Fair, made dungeon tiles and did college crap, says G-Man. Sophia says, I retired from the USAF 6 months ago last weekend. Hey, congratulations, man. How many years did you do? Sophie Wiley says, laundry, food, shopping, cleaning house, watch The Good Doctor. That's it for me.
Yes,
currently building... Yes, time out, Merlin. Please stop painting for 1 minute.
Okay.
I know. Pretty lame.
My arms already
redeemed that.
Like the previous
redeemed that. Walter's Workshop. What a meanie. Currently building a submarine.
How's it going, bud?
Like an actual submarine that you can fit yourself inside, like a regular human-sized submarine, or what are we talking about here? Chaotic Happy Hour, 8 years. I actually had to do the math today because I forgot. Okay. Don't let them know. Oh, Andrew.
What kind of show is this? You timed both the painters out.
So, why don't you, Andrew, what did you do this weekend? Let's talk about that.
This weekend was wild for me. It's going to be boring to you guys. My wife is a night shift nurse. She worked 4 shifts in a row. So I was home with the kids all 4 days. There 3 days. I took him to a Christmas thing, like a Christmas tree lighting ceremony thing. Oh, it was pretty awesome. There she is right now. It was a good time. We had a good time. She's actually off tonight and tomorrow. You trying to sleep? Cool. She's not sleeping because I'm super loud.
Yeah!
Am I painting again? Am I good?
You are good.
Oh my god. Right, cool.
All right, let me see. I went all classist on eBay, buying up all the Eldaria I could find. That's what I'm gonna start calling it now, dude. I'm classist
pigs. Yeah.
I got so much stuff, dude. I'm classist as hell. Had a heart attack over my ho-ho gift. I live, says Witchlight. What did you get? I want to know. I've been seeing some really good gifts going out there. Very excited.
Yeah, if you're in chat and you're taking part in the Ho-Ho Hobbyvices, let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know how you like it. Let's hear about it. Make me feel good about myself.
How has your ho-ho experience been so far? That's what we want to know. Post-anesthesia, drugs are bad. Okay. Well, agree to disagree. Let me see. Did you post it up? How awesome was it? Yeah. I started getting into AOS, another game system that needs an army. Yes, absolutely. Built a ton of 30k wolves. Oh, yeah. I'm planning a Horus Heresy Apocalypse game in January.
Nice.
Yeah, so hopefully 20 years, says Sophist. Congratulations, sir. Hats
in
off.
the Air Force?
Nice one, Sophist.
Yeah.
Yep. Taught my 6-year-old son to play Pokemon on Sunday, and he won his first game. Oh, congrats.
Like the card game?
Probably the card game, because Pokemon don't actually exist, so you can't actually play Pokemon,
They don't?
Andrew.
I keep buying rats and putting them in little balls, and they keep dying. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just making him sad, Ben. Just making him sad. Let him think that Pokemon exists.
It's like telling him Santa Claus isn't real.
Mean.
Shipping was stressful. I spent $94 on shipping for my ho-ho gift. Awesome. That's amazing.
Who's that?
Zombie Bunny.
Bought
gifts today. Ho-ho hobby gifts go out tomorrow. See, like, you might have seen my gift that I sent to my recipient, Andrew One Eye. But I work in a game store, so I get a pretty nice discount. And also, we had like a crazy sale where it was like buy one get one free for stuff. So I was just like, I'll have that. Yeah, I went fucking nuts. Went a little crazy. I'm hoping my gifty posts that he got it on the gram instead of just sending me a thank you DM. They didn't even send me a dick pic. As thanks. That's Alpha Devil.
That's why I do it.
I tell you.
Oh, sorry,
if you had sent me a thing, dude, I would send you a dick pic. Ooh,
absolutely.
No problem. No problem.
If you want it.
Yeah, he'll send it. We'll just send it. I'll do two, like I'll do a flaccid one, and then where it's like all, you know,
like
all
comparison.
Yeah, like a comparison, because I'm a grower, not a shower, so I want to make sure that you're aware of that.
Yeah.
Amazon can suck it. I was waiting for one more item before sending my gift out, and Amazon broke it. Oh, it was that coffee mug. I was trying to figure out what it was. I'm like, what am I looking at? It was a broken coffee mug. I could send you a compensation dick pic, says DD Builds. Andrew One Eye, you're done with that. Very good. Not even a clay dick pic.
No, I told you I'll post it on Instagram if we meet some kind of threshold. I don't know.
Oh, what's the threshold? The threshold is
subs or
yeah. Let's see. I want like 20 gift subs in the chat. That's easy. 20 gift subs. Hannah Harkonnen
in the next 30 minutes. Let's be right now.
In the next 30 minutes before the timer is up.
Or a hype train if we hit a hype.
Ooh yeah. If you get us hype train, like what 1, 2.
If I see any level of hype train, I'll post the clay dick.
Any level of hype train. Like, we're making it so easy. If you get us a hype train going, Andrew will post a picture of the giant clay dick. And that is something that you're going to want to see.
And if that's not why you tune in the show, God, I don't know why you're here.
If that's not a perfect metaphor for what we do here, I don't know what is.
Like this stream is such like a foreign idea to me, because like this is something I've been painting for a year, trying to marble by hand, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll get this model done in an hour. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's what
oh my gosh. Spazgar says, gotta have your toes in the background, Dan. That is some old school comedy involving a buddy of ours that accidentally sent the group chat a dick pic that he was trying to send to a girl he was talking to. But the dick pic was him. He was laying on the couch, so it was like from his angle looking down.
Oh, you saw like the whole thing,
and like his junk is there, and then his feet were in the background, and he didn't have any shoes.
What did he say after he realized?
He immediately said, "Oh God, don't open that." And like, you know, my phone just
the
picture just comes up. You don't open the picture. He's like, "Oh my God, don't open that." And we were all like, "Yes."
I mean, so surely at that point you just do them a favor and go, right, you got your angle all wrong, the exposure and saturation are awful. You need to get the focus much better.
We were like, dude, get your feet out of the picture.
Yeah.
I don't think any woman in the history of maybe, consensual dick pics in the history of time has been like, I hope this dude's feet is in the pic as well.
Or also in the picture.
Right. Ladies in chat, please fill me in on this one.
Confirm or
If you
deny.
get a dick pic, do you want the feet in there as well?
Oh my god!
We're asking the important questions.
These are the things that pay people's bills,
Yeah, exactly. Ain't never turned down a D to the P's. The stream pure fuels me during a long night shift. We're glad the threshold is ouch, guys. Come on. Rally Fox send them daily more than Dan does to Andrew. I mean, I send him some weird stuff. I'm here because Stockholm
Dan sends me some absolutely vile shit. I can't even tell you guys what he says.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's probably best that you don't. JD Hitzer says, I walked in at an awkward moment. Magus gifted a tier 1 sub to JD Hitzer.
You walked in whilst they were taking the dick pic?
Yeah. Whoa, and he's like,
Yes,
get your feet out of there. Do us another song there, Merlin. Do it. Is the Clay Dick the official mascot of this channel? Actually, the official mascot is
the Manticore
is the Manticore, but the unofficial mascot is the Clay Dick. Giant Clay Dick.
All right, here's one I can't sing on my stream.
All right, go for it.
Whenever life gets you down, Mrs. Brown, and things seem hard or tough, and people are stupid, obnoxious, or daft, and you feel like you've had quite enough, just remember that you're sitting on a planet that's evolving, revolving at 900 miles an hour, orbiting at 90 miles a second, so it's reckoned the sun, which is the source of all our power. The sun, you and me, and all the stars you can see are moving at 1,000,000 miles a day, at our power alarms several thousand light years thick, in the galaxy we call the Milky Way. The galaxy itself contains 100 million stars. It's 100 million light years side to side. It bulges in the middle, 16,000 light years thick, but our by us is just 1,000 light years wide. We're 20,000 light years in galactic central point. We're around every 200 million years. And our galaxy is only one of millions of billions in this amazing and expanding universe. The universe itself keeps on expanding and expanding in all of the directions it can whiz. As fast as it can go, the speed of light, 12 million miles a minute, and that's the fast speed there is. So remember, when you're feeling very small, insecure, amazing and unlikely was your birth, and pray that some intelligent life somewhere out in space, because there's bugger all down here on Earth.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
That's by Eric Idle in the film The Meaning of Life. And he walked out of the fridge to tell a lady why she should donate her organs whilst she's still alive. It's one of the weirdest songs I've ever heard, and although not family friendly, me and my sister wrote, like literally we rewinded a VHS tape repeatedly until we knew it, because we didn't have the internet yet, and we both knew it. So I don't even have to look for that one, I can keep painting.
Excellent. Chaotic Happy Hour says, I keep wanting to say family friendly, but this isn't Merlin's stream. Shay says, OMFG, no. And I assume that's to the dick pic to the friend group. Have you all seen Wednesday? It's pretty good. I could have so played Wednesday, says Sophie Wiley. I have seen it, and I did think it was pretty good. And I don't really know what you look like, so I can't tell you if you could play Wednesday or not. Hannah Marconin says, no free feet pics. I agree.
Not for free.
Alato Awada says, not the feet, too. Yep, them toesies was in it. Them little piggies was in the background, just a wiggling.
The piggies in the hog, baby.
Bro, more feet pics, yes. It was cold outside. We got to bring it up to him at Adepticon. Yeah, we will see our buddy again, and we're never going to let him live that down. I know I wouldn't want feet in the pic, not going to lie. I got to tell you, that's like a thing. Men's feet are just, they're not good. Men feet aren't good. I'll tell you, I know something about feet, and men feet aren't good. Dan loves furry feet pics. HBH Foot Fetish Edition. That's every other episode, honestly.
That's every month, yeah.
That's a double whammy. Dick and feet. Nurgle Snurgle says, how about no dick pic? I'm talking like a, hey, send me a little picky pick, and you're like, yeah, check these toesies and my junk out, and you're like, oops. HBH, better than ever. Guests sing a song. We did that. Dan getting the dick pic with feet explains so much about Dan's foot thing. Big brush guest. Merlin, please paint with the largest brush you have for 1 minute.
The largest brush I have. Okay.
Women want at least a foot in the pic. Ha-ha! Since we have
the biggest one, it's this big.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Could we get a flashing of the medals? We do have a redemption that says "Prove it," and we will put the medals on if we have to prove it. Only problem with guys taking dick pics is that their phone can't zoom in that much. Nice.
To quote another guy I know, he says, "Get your hands off my penis." But instead of that, it's like, "Get your tweezers off my penis."
My God.
Ooh. Monty Python, a man of culture, says JD Hetzer. Hey, it's L Fire Spray in the chat. How's it going?
Our favorite mod.
Okay. She said, okay, what's happening? I love how we always end up talking about feet on this stream. And it always happens organically. It's not like
Dan said we, but it's always Dan talking about feet, and it's alarming.
Yeah, you're done with your big brush. I'm just saying, don't put your feet in the picture if you're taking a picture of your junk and send it to somebody. Missing all the clay dick is playing No Man's Sky right now, says Leaf Painting. Awesome. Also, grats on even remembering that. I'm curious if anyone has tried Lanza AI on the dick pics. Is that where like it makes like a drawing, like
prompts,
an anime style drawing?
The prompt is make it bigger. There.
MERLYN got past the feet, also known as boots. Yeah, he's getting there. I think I saw him painting some of the armor. You have 27 minutes left also. Serena, this is a safe place. You are correct. This is the safest place. We had a good fetish talk the other day, and it was just, just fantastic. We're all adults here, mostly. Some women's feet are cute, but I can't say I've ever seen okay or even remotely okay men's feet. That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Richard Nixon Head, wait, a no dick pic, like just oops, all sack.
Andrew needs to try the A art with the clay dick. Okay, so if we get a hype train, I'll post the clay dick. If we get a level 5 hype train, I'll do some AI on it and post whatever the hell comes
AI, the clay dick. Let's get a hype train. You guys deserve to see the giant clay dick that one of his students made and
I don't know if they do, honestly. It's horrific.
I know this room, but I spent all my points on other good stuff. How many points does it need? Yeah, it's always Dan. That's not always me. Sit on my face and tell me that you love me. It's a sophist. 50K.
Sit on my face and tell me that you love me.
Let me see. I seen the AI on sex toys. It makes them like dogs and stuff. Andrew needs to try the AI. It turns them into creatures.
Creatures.
Wait, what? Do we get pictures of the host's feet? What?
No.
I'll do that for free, baby.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, Wild Dan's drinking. He's going to throw up.
All right. You have 25 minutes left. And I got to say, I'm just not 100% sure on this one, MERLYN. It's there's some paint on it. Yeah,
there is paint on it.
There's paint on it. Meanwhile, the statues, it's okay. It's looking all right. It's not marble like I requested, but it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is the green paint gone?
Yeah,
there it is.
You could have done so much more. You could have really challenged yourself.
Like I'm already like tense about this. I'm just like, will it be done on time?
Well, you have 25 minutes. Maybe the chat could give you some overtime because they're very nice. What goes well with purple? Yellow. Yellow goes well with purple. Orange. Orange goes well with purple. Gray and purple looks nice. I like that too.
I mean, orange tastes nice, so it's got to go with other colors, right?
Gold, yeah. Walter's Workshop says gold. That's a classic move, gold and purple. That's what my Thousand Suns look like. I feel like Andrew had the edge on this, even if he's painting only terrain. Well,
only terrain.
His model
that sounds kind of classist. I'm gonna say now
that's classist, bro.
Cancel.
Pilot potential. Add a minute of overtime from Spazgar. Hellfire Spray says that's different.
Okay. Is that just in general? Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yep.
You get a minute. I have my couch off the walls. Fight me.
Is anybody painting tonight? Any of the chatters painting?
Ooh, Awata has added a minute of overtime as well. Thank you, my dear.
I have like one song that is reserved for if Darcy Bonnie Creations actually turns up, and like that makes me sing.
All right, I need chat to get on Instagram or Twitter or whatever and get Darcy in here. Tag her ass like a million times, say to come on the show.
Well, to be fair, like she'll turn up if she turns up. She had a thing saying that she's going to leave social media for like a little bit. So
that's right. Yeah.
So
maybe leave her alone. Don't do that. Don't do that.
So the question that chat wants to know, MERLYN, does your couch touch any walls in your house?
No, it
that's very classic to assume that he has a couch.
It touches a window frame.
There you go.
Yeah, we have running water in Wales and internet, as you can tell. This is not just psychically done or magic. This is.
But the couch touching the wall, I mean...
That's very telling.
It's very telling. It's a whole thing.
It actually touches a window frame.
Jim Crimmins says, if you were going to paint terrain, shouldn't it be a fancy couch, Andrew?
Yes.
I'm building iron jaws. Ardboy says War Squirtle. Gmat says he's trying to paint on a weekday. Psh, says Serena. Paint every day. Okay, maybe don't paint every day because then this happens to you. But paint, just maybe stretch first. Maybe don't get old.
Brain injury.
Yeah, I think the gist here is don't get old. If you can avoid that, then you're golden.
I mean, that's a thing you can sell to people.
Fucking golden. How are the feet on that statue? Asks James.
They're covered by a drape, so I can't give you a comment on that.
Ooh. Mike LaVoice says in his old apartment he had 2 couches and neither of them was against the wall. That's pretty impressive.
Oh my, how luxurious.
We all know how you injured your hand. We already had this conversation. No, see, no, that wasn't it. I was saving someone.
Did you injure it taking photos?
I was saving someone. I was taking pictures of my junk and my feet at the same time, and I strained it.
I told you the exposure settings were wrong.
You got to get a good aperture going. I try to do a little every day, even just paint or glue something for 10 minutes in War Squirtle. And I think that's a good habit to be in. I think it's a good habit. Definitely got to do it. Everyone's being very nice with redemptions now. You have 20 minutes left.
Thank you.
There's not a whole lot of paint. I mean, it looks like the colors are blocked in. I'm not really sure what else is going on there, but of course I haven't seen it very close.
Blocked in at the moment.
I like what you're doing there, Andrew, with the different shades of gray. 1 minute squats for Andrew. Get your flat ass up there. The different shades of gray on the tiles and the stone around there. That's very cool. I like that. Very good. 1 minute squats for guests. MERLYN, you got 1 minute squats as well.
Okay, well, I'm doing this.
Elle says I don't have very many points. Yeah. I'm being nice because I'm out of points. Clive the Kiwi redeemed blind Andrew. Andrew, when you're done squatting, you can take those glasses off and paint for a minute. Yeah. Squat it out. Squat it out. That's very nice. 1 minute squats for Dan.
Being nice because he's out of points. Don't mistake my pull for kindness.
Yeah. That's classes. That's classes that you're out of points and then trying to tell him to do stuff. Oh, wow. That's,
okay, you're squatting with dogs. That's
gotta be careful.
Challenge points right there.
Oh, ooh, look at you. How heavy is that dog?
Like 40 pounds.
Dang. That's intense.
Oh my god.
That's intense. All right. Whoever started squatting first is done. I think the rest of us have a few more seconds. I'm going to buy more plastic retail therapy.
Right. Okay.
We're doing it. Oh, man. Man, my feet look good.
My wife just gave me her and asked what I was doing. I'm like all out of breath and sweating. Oh,
like,
don't look at me.
You're doing squats with the dog. Oh, nothing.
Don't look at me.
Look away.
Don't you worry
covered
about it.
in all of the cookies that have been baked and you've been told not to eat them. And you're just like, don't look at me.
1 minute squats for Andrew. Get that last round of squats in. Whew. Boy, oh boy, we're doing it. Pick that dog up again. No, you're gonna hurt yourself. Don't do that.
Oh, she ran away.
You're gonna throw your back out.
Oh, the people want to see it. What? You kicked my ass.
Oh, okay. I don't think she's got.
This is real.
This is super tense. Right, let's get some more colors on this thing.
A sedentary lifestyle is detrimental. That is true. Do it for the vine. Nice shirt. Who's got a nice shirt? Talking about my Star Wars shirt?
It's terrible.
I bet if he used that exercise equipment in the background, he wouldn't have such a hard time. I mean, he's got the exercise bike right there. It's probably covered in dust. Did you forget to wash your towels, Andrew? All right, you're done with your squats.
Well done, Andrew. Well done.
You're done, Chubba-Lub. Good form, Andrew.
It's 3 minutes of squats. That was a lot.
The best part is just his wife talking shit to him the whole
She always
time
talks
he's
shit.
doing the
Perfect.
exercise.
Like, you can't go wrong.
Psychological. She's getting in my head.
Yep, she's messing you up, man. You have 18 minutes left, by the way, plus a couple of minutes of overtime.
18 minutes?
18 minutes till taking hold victory.
Ooh, a big question here is, did Andrew mail your stuff yet, L Fire Spray?
Yeah, I mailed it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I bet you did. I'm sure you did.
I was going to say, if it was me, I was definitely saying no.
Did. Andrew, who I don't know him. Oh, man.
So,
hey, I helped you with your Secret Santa thing.
I hear you going to Adepticon.
Yeah.
Dan always goes.
I go.
So,
yeah.
I know that there are some people in chat who are also going to Adepticon. Yeah, go say hi to these people.
So I do charge.
Charge. Bring a signed flip pick.
So yeah, I mean, I have headshots that I'll sign for you and all that stuff. It's fine. It's only like $12. I mean, it's very affordable. Absolutely. If you're going to Adepticon, sound off in chat. Tell me if you're going to be there, and yeah, I will be aware. I'm omnipresent. I'm like all over the place, so you'll see me. I'll be the short guy. The short guy running around.
If I could afford to go to Adepticon, I would.
Yeah.
But for me, it's just more sensible to go to Warhammer Fest a month later.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's a hike for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Airfare ain't cheap.
Leaf Painting says, I am. Spazgar, yeah, buddy. Yep. Andrew can't go. It's his kid's birthday that day.
Oh, no.
Every year.
every year. Happens to be on his kid's birthday. $12 headshot, but free feet shots. Well, you know. That's always free if you ask nice. Serena says, I want to go. Well, then you should go. Go, and we can hang out.
I am
getting the time off. Yeah,
I am jealous of like the people you're going to be able to meet. Like some of the ones I'm excited that are going are like you've got Walter's Workshop, Thunderhead Studio, Dr. Rhino, like Miniac will probably be there. There's people that
but Dr. Rhino sucks.
Say again.
He said Dr. Rhino sucks.
I mean that's the kind of sass I expect from this channel, right?
I'm gonna go find him and punch him in his arm, his bad arm.
Oh no!
I'd be like, what's up, bro?
Like,
what's up, bro? You know how it is. It's hard to get time off, says Serena. Well, just quit your job. I hope to be able to go, says Jim Crimmins. Not the bad shoulder, says Al Fire Spray. Oh, you can bring them a present from Adepticon and call it good. I've been lucky. I've been lucky to meet like a lot of awesome people at Adepticon, people that do, content stuff and people that don't do content stuff. And a lot of my very close friends are people that I've met at Adepticon and I just stay in touch with and, add a minute of overtime. Thank you, Jim Crimmins. My RPG group is all Adepticon people, my Adepticon friends and things like that. So yeah, it's a good time.
Two of my mods are going. Chaotic PR in chat and Vanessa Miniatures. They're going to be going. Vanessa Miniatures is going all the way from Canada, so that's
very cool.
For that.
Very nice. Serena says, "I just need to find a sugar daddy without having to give any sugar." I think there's a thing. There's a thing though. I think that's a thing where dudes are just like they just like spending money and like just hanging out. I mean, there's definitely dudes that are like, yeah, well, now we're going to do some stuff. But also there's dudes that are just like, well, I've got all this money and I just like to spend it. Just go to tell Rhino his sisters aren't punk rock enough.
With those people who go there with their money, are they classist?
They might be. They might be. It's called a pay pig, says Hannah Harkonnen. Nice. I am glad we now have a term for that. Pay pig. Sugar teaser, says Sophist. Wow.
These terms I'm learning.
Diabetic
coming in there with, I can show you the world.
Shimmering, shining splendor, diabetic sugar daddy. That's what I was going to say, a pay pig. Well, see...
14 minutes, right, okay.
You have 14 whole minutes left. These are things that as a dude... I don't really have a lot of opportunity, I don't think, to get a pay pig.
It exists. It exists.
But it exists.
But oh boy, is it rare.
It doesn't have to be rare. There's a lot of people with money.
Damn, why do you think all the people with money
I heard there's another term, it was like Glucose Guardian.
Nice. I like that one. Add a minute of overtime for Maggots. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. More overtime for these gents because they have 13 minutes left. And I think you have like 5 minutes of overtime now. So it's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm going to start gluing things together pretty soon.
There is a statue is looking very statuesque. It's looking very dry brush. Congratulations. Good job.
Thanks, Dan.
He's always wanted a dry brush.
It's the first time he's ever done that technique.
It's interesting.
It's
Slap chop
excellently
is
done.
what they call it.
Serena says, perhaps it's time to sell feet pics.
Are we? Can we be back on rant time for a minute? Like,
Yeah, no, we're down for a rant. Give us a rant.
slap chop. Absolutely hate it.
Oh!
Absolutely hate slap chop.
Bingo!
That annoys the hell out of me. It's because like the things that people do in slap chop is absolutely what everyone has already been doing, and they're just gone. Yeah, but it's this brand new thing. You won't believe it's so effective. It's like,
Are you?
no, we're already doing that.
No.
Like, just get on with it. Like, like I'm so mad at just like trivializing it with terminology that doesn't even mean anything.
So the story that I've been told, that I've heard, is that the dude that made the slap chop video basically said, I've seen people do this before and I know it's a thing, but I'm going to show you how to do it in case you haven't seen it. And what happened was people were like, oh, this guy is saying he invented slap chop, but he didn't actually do that. But
No, but everyone else is saying it.
But
now.
everyone thinks that that's a new thing is the deal.
Yeah, cool.
But also, I just think the term slap chop in itself is kind of annoying. You ready? You got it?
Hey, Lady
That's
B.
a tough one.
That's a tough one. I put the Pictionary generator on hard for you. I've made it hard for you. Fucking hell, I miss insulting people. Hey, Lady B. It's such a clickbait word at the moment. That's part of it too. But I mean, you know, these things sort of like they ebb and they flow, and it's like the hot thing now. I just wish it wasn't called slap chop. I think if it was called anything but slap chop, I would be like, oh, that's cool. But just for some reason, the term slap chop itself it's
okay.
Annoying.
We'll call it prop slap.
It's an annoying mixture of words. Seasons. There you go. Painting Yellow got seasons. There you go. Nice.
Painting Yellow, you are really good at this.
MERLYN.
Okay, look, no. Everybody hypes the guesser.
Yeah, but they guessed mine as well. Like,
yeah. All right, MERLYN. Truth or dare?
Truth.
All right, Hannah Harkonnen, you can ask MERLYN a truth, and he must answer truthfully.
Okay.
Yep. Hannah Harkonnen of House Harkonnen.
Like, truth, a lot less scary for me.
No, not in
Their
this
uncle is the Baron. Seasons, weather, yeah. If you like this, seasons. Yep. Who the fuck called it slap chop? The guy that made the video showing the technique coined the term slap chop, but he has gotten a lot of. Well, he's gotten a lot of flack. He didn't invent the process, and he says in the video, "This is a process that I've seen before, and I'm going to show you my technique, my take on it." And I call it slap chop. And now, yeah, that's a whole thing. When is the last time you sent someone a D pic?
A DD Builds pic?
No, you know.
Yeah.
A little D
I was
pic. When's the
probably
last time?
15, like a long time ago, before I really understood much. But yeah, not doing that ever
That's an
again.
acceptable answer.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
Like it's not exciting, but it's true.
Sorry, I wasn't prepared. Oh, that's okay. So just so everyone knows, if you redeem the truth or dare, you get to do the truth or the dare to the person.
Okay, we've got some blue going on.
But I think that's a great question. I'm a huge fan to love House of Harkonnen from the original movie. Nice. I actually, like, whenever I saw the new Dune movie, I went home and then I watched the original one with Kyle MacLachlan. Like, I literally watched Dune twice in the same day. I was like, I gotta. The remake was okay.
I did,
remake was fantastic.
I literally watched it on VHS because I've still got a VCR.
Yeah.
Like.
All right.
Truth or dare guess from Shady Nasty.
Yep.
Okay.
You got another one from Shay. Posture check. Everyone straighten your backs a little bit.
I'm gonna say truth again.
Ooh, gonna go for another truth. Shay, ask this man a truth. You love the original, it's hilarious. Like, unintentionally hilarious? Because I don't think it's supposed to be a comedy.
The special effects for the shields are so weird. How did the dick pic go over?
I knew there'd be a
wasn't
follow-up.
well received, mostly because dick pics aren't especially wanted when they're not asked for.
Ooh, unsolicited dick pic.
That's how being 15 is sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
Never again.
That's the way of the world.
Bad plan for anyone.
That's how being 44 is sometimes.
It doesn't stop there. Yeah.
I'm going to be 33 this month, so I'll find out when I'm 44, I guess.
Yep. Southpaw guest, Merlin, please paint with your left hand for 1 minute, starting now.
Oh, okay, I'm waiting for the glue to dry, so that'll work.
Fingers crossed Sting will be in part 2.
I'll wait until afterward.
Awesome. Was it successful? Kyle MacLachlan is the only Paul Atreides that matters, and I agree with that. I don't think I can view your stream as family friendly anymore, says Zombie Bunny.
Could you ever? Oh, Merlin's?
Yeah, Merlin's. It's gotta be tough. I have a little echo coming from somewhere.
Oh!
Hey! You David
yeah,
Lynch
Merlin's
version
camera.
people are insane.
I'm going to have to use super glue.
Unfollow. That's fair. I grew up with it though. Oh man, that echo is making me mad. If you thought Merlin's channel was family friendly, you and I weren't watching the same stream for sure. Hannah has left the group chat. You all have 7 minutes left. Your tiny brush or whatever that was that you were doing is up. Great show as always, friends, but sleep calls. Good night. Good night, James.
Good night.
You guys have 7 minutes left, plus some overtime. I think you have like 5 or 6 minutes of overtime. Not too stabby. Doing well. There's been a crap ton of remakes of movies. Tell me in the chat which remake was better than the original. Go.
I'm going to say Dune, man. I mean, the original was good, but it wasn't as good as the new one.
Is it just good because the budget and effects are better?
I mean, I don't think so. Like, I like the old one for like nostalgic reasons, but like just the shots and the cinematography was just fantastic in the new one. Like it was art. It was perfect.
I'm gonna go on a small rant here.
Do it.
A small rant. The new Dune, the still suits don't look as badass as the original one.
The original Dune.
I will agree with that. Way better. And here's why. I'm going to tell you. Because whenever I saw production stills of the film and I saw their gloves, those are like cheap-ass gloves that you can buy like all over the place. Like people use them in airsoft all the time. So like the gloves that they actually had on their still suits in this like, $40 million budget movie are like these $5 gloves that you can just get like all over the place. And it ruined my immersions. It took me out of it. The still suits don't look good. They don't look like sexy black leather. The walking and breathing provides the pumping action, and with a fully functioning suit, you can survive for months, even in the deepest desert. And it just didn't look that good, so I was pissed off about that.
Interesting. Did you feel the same way when Qui-Gon Jinn used the razor to talk to Obi-Wan? the Norelco, whatever it was.
I mean, I use my Norelco to talk to people all the time, so it wasn't very much of a stretch for me.
His midichlorian count is off the charts.
Hello.
Hello.
You can't beat Sting, says Spazgar. I agree. All Quiet on the Western Front remake was fair. Oh, I didn't see that one. I don't know. It was a remake. Yeah, it's pretty recent, too. Mad Max Fury Road was my choice. Ooh, Fury Road was so good.
Is that a remake or just a sequel?
I mean,
I would not classify that as remake.
I guess that's true. Yeah. It's not really a remake.
So whoever said that's an idiot.
Oh, brother, we're out there. It was easier to enjoy than the original. I like the weird vibe of the original, but it's not something I'd say holds up. Maybe.
Patrick Stewart being in the original massively buffs it.
The cast was fantastic. The original cast was awesome.
Yeah.
I just like the new one better.
Where would you get leather on Arrakis? It's worm leather.
Human leather.
They get the worm
and the elderly to die.
There you go. Yeah, they've been out in the sun all that time. Yeah, their skin's all leathery. Does the original Dune have Christopher Walken?
It's like Mad Max. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. Like there's that whole scene.
Yeah.
War of the Worlds was better than the '50s one with Tom Cruise. Anything with Tom Cruise is amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
Sophis with the 606 bits.
Hey.
Thank you so much, buddy. Patrick Stewart for the win. Yeah, hell yeah, Patrick Stewart. The slow blade penetrates the shield. But
there are people who tune in for my family-friendly vibes, and they're like, "I have learned more about MERLYN than I intended to."
Time to go.
You know, when he was 15, he sent an unsolicited dick pic to somebody.
Yeah, and anyone who brings that to my chat is getting banned.
That's gonna get clipped.
Rebecca Ferguson is a B-gilf, and Timmy was a better Paul. B-gilf. No. Ben and Gesserit, I'd like to... Yeah, okay, there you go. I had a connection with the Ben and Gesserit because they're so creepy they connect with my creepy goth heart. Oh, I'm going to bring it up, MERLYN.
Like, if we're talking about bringing things up, like... I
was emotionally erect. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You can bring up your emotions. It's fine. We're sensible humans here.
I think it's good to express your emotions. To experience them and to feel them and then to let them go. That's my whole thing. That's why I get mad so much, because you can't just bottle it up.
MERLYN, when is your birthday? On what day?
22nd of December.
I'm on the 14th, so I was going to see we're birthday buddies.
Oh, you're December babies.
We are. We're Sagittarius. Sagittarii.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't put much stock in star signs for myself because I used to be a Capricorn, and now I'm not. I'm like, okay, so what does that mean? Like,
Serena's
the
December
world
21.
tumbling down.
Elle's daughter is on the 12th. That's a lot of December babies.
It's a good month.
I guess so, sure. If you say so.
I guess.
Carl Urban is the only Dread that matters. Yeah, I like Carl Urban as Dread. I just like Carl Urban.
That was a good remake. That was a
very good. Like, the original one, I liked it, but it wasn't Dread.
It was like...
Yeah. It was a Stallone movie. That's what it was.
It was exactly. It was a Stallone movie. They didn't have his helmet on the whole time.
Yeah, I do like Stallone. Stallone's okay.
Yeah.
As far as like action stars go, Stallone's up there, obviously.
Well, there's only like 3 others.
What's dictionary? Like how many minutes we got left?
1 minute and 18 seconds on the countdown clock, plus a good 4 or 5 Overwatch overtime.
Okay, I'll spend a command point and I'll roll on 5-ups with a stratagem.
Nice. There you go. 4-ups only. Carl Urban, love him. I agree. I really like
Carl
him.
Urban's great in everything, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the boys.
He's in Xena. He's in Xena for like 4 or 5 characters.
Really?
I know that.
Like he's Ares for not Ares. Cupid.
Nice. Okay, I got to go back and watch that then.
Like, he plays like a load of locals as well.
Yeah. You were created thanks to dinner and chocolate, you heathens. All the Valentine's Day loving is what we're talking about. Dread soundtrack is amazing. Well, if it ain't the invisible cunt.
Perfect show.
Oh, dude, The Boys is so
if y'all have not watched The Boys,
I do love it in Dread where he goes, wait, what? Dread wants me to wait? You really like this? I meant for her to kill you.
Nobody loves newbie like me. All right, we are now into our overtime. We have 4 minutes of overtime, guys. You're getting there.
I feel like more overtime because my glue's not even working properly.
I feel like Andrew's just sort of like tapping a little paint here and there. He doesn't really need
I'm putting the verdigris on it.
Yeah, you're doing that stuff.
Yeah.
Did you mix your own, or is that the nylon oxide?
It's a mixture with nylon oxide. I feel like straight out of the pot, it's way too opaque and chalky. So I make a little mixture.
Ooh, here's a good one. Walter's Workshop says Scarface is the best remake of all time. Know how I know? Most people don't know there was an original one. I do remember there's an original one. It's like from the 30s or 40s or something like that, and it's like a legit like gangsta flick, like or gangster or what it's like legit like old school.
Like, hey, see, Tommy.
Yeah. It like legit is like gangster film.
Painting yellow with an extra minute of overtime. We've got even more overtime.
7 minutes. Yeah, everyone's dropping these overtimes. Thank you so much. They knew that you needed because your glue has not set.
Thank you very much.
Add a minute of overtime. I have 4 minutes to insult you and Andrew. You fucking fuckity cunty asshole banana brain chicken hit potatoes who live in the world of aliens. Okay.
All right. Is that Lady B?
Yeah. Who did you think it was?
Oh, I don't know.
Let me see. Carl Urban was also in the in Star Trek, in the Star Trek movies. Yeah, he was really good in that. I liked him a lot.
Thor: Love and Thunder. He was.
Yeah, he was in Thor. Yeah, he's been in the Thor
movies.
movies.
That guy.
He's pretty good. Yeah, he's just awesome. He's just fucking good in everything.
Lord of the Rings. My God.
Pretty sure Lord of the Rings is a remake. What the fuck is Prove It reward? Prove It means we have to put on our hero medals. And when you're painting, the hero medal kind of is a bit of a pain in the ass, but otherwise it's just a fun redemption to prove that we are actually Warhammer heroes, and we're given medals by Games Workshop, the company that makes all the games that we know and love. And they did Warhammer Heroes in 2018 and 2019, and they haven't done it since. So we are in a very elite, exclusive crew of people who have their names on a plaque at Warhammer World. So if you are in the UK and you go to Warhammer World, please take a picture of yourself near our plaques and send those to me in a DM because I collect them. Carl Urban is the greatest chin actor. I was still quoting Carl Urban in The Boys. Yeah. I question Games Workshop's logic in giving you 2 crazy cat Warhammer heroes. Ooh, fancy. Oh, what you looking for? You're stumbling around over there. Are you working on the base finally?
Glue. Different glue because the other one's not like working properly.
Hi.
We've done like 10 minutes.
Hi. Andrew, what's wrong with you? DM Dan plaque pics. Send me them plaques. I want to see it. Blind Andrew. Andrew, take your glasses off for 1 minute, please. Added a minute of overtime. Ooh, we got another minute of overtime. He was great in Red. Red. Bruce Willis. Yeah, Bruce Willis movie. Yeah, that was a good movie. I like that movie. I don't remember him being in that.
I don't know that one.
Yes, one eye. MERLYN, please close one of your eyes for a minute.
Okay.
Tired, extremely
My depth
dangerous.
perception with glue is going to be interesting.
Yeah, don't glue. Try not to glue your thumb too much.
I've already done that.
He was the main villain. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen that movie in such a long time. Yeah, I got to watch that again. That was a good one. It had John Malkovich, right? Yeah, John Malkovich is like the crazy dude with the pig. He's like, "I'll get the pig." Yeah, that shit's funny. That's a good one. Oh, sweet talking to them dogs. You know, with all the penis talk, one-eyed painting could be a double meaning. Yikes. Any of y'all want to see my one-eye painting? You're done painting with one eye. You're done being blind. And Britain's sexiest woman, Helen Mirren. Yeah, Helen Mirren's nice.
Do you ever watch Documentary Now, Dan? With Helen Mirren?
No.
Are you familiar with what it is?
Yeah, it's like a spoof
documentaries.
Yeah,
but Helen Mirren hosts it as Helen Mirren. It's pretty funny.
Nice, excellent. Andrew, how blind are you? Is the question. Like when you take your glasses off, what do you see?
It's about the equivalent of painting with one eye. Like details, I'll miss things, and like not quite get what I need.
Nice.
Oh, you hear Lauren?
Yep. I hear her squeaking and squealing at the dog there.
Squeaking and squealing.
Squeaking and squealing.
Glue has happened.
Good. What's the prescription? I need numbers, says Serena.
Oh, I don't even know. I haven't been to the eye doctor in years. They actually got to go soon.
Bit of PVA, trying to get these bits on now.
There you go. Hey, Veteran Wargamer, resubscribe for 1 month. Thank you. What you gonna put on there? You gonna put your catnip on there?
Yep, woodland stuff from Rivalcon.
How much time we got, Dan?
You have 5.5 minutes left. For some reason, I keep thinking about the movie with Nick Cage turning into a vampire.
Vampire's Kiss.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. That's where he like eats the cockroach.
Yeah.
And he like legit ate a cockroach for real for the movie.
That's the movie that made him a meme.
Yeah, because he's all fucking crazy in that one. Yeah.
I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire.
Have you ever watched?
Not the base.
You ever watch?
That was the other one that made him a meme. Yeah.
Oh my god, that movie's so bad. Have you seen Dying to Batik, however you say that? She's doing that shirt with him in that movie with the cage on his head. Have you seen that?
No.
Because she does all the tie-dye shirts.
Yeah.
She's doing one with the beast, and it's like my new favorite thing ever. It's hilarious. As soon as she started making it, I was like, yes. She's like, yeah, it's a commission somebody asked for, and I was like, that's
a commission somebody wants.
Yeah,
that.
they want the Nick Cage getting his bees poured on him. You guys ever watch Community? You ever watch that show?
Yep. I think I've seen about 8 episodes, but mostly people have shown me the paintball ones.
Oh man, I love it. There's an episode where they take a class about Nick Cage movies, and the teacher's like, okay, he's like, don't watch all the Nick Cage movies at once. Just watch one every week. You don't want to overdo it. And one of the main characters watches all the movies like in a night, and then he just like goes on this crazy like Nick Cage he just starts acting out all these different Nick Cage scenes, and it's fucking hilarious. It's amazing. I love Community. Yes, that show is great. It's one of my favorite shows. Absolutely. The first 4 seasons or so. Anyway, I think it's time for a rewatch of The Rock. Oh, that's a good show too.
Oh, that's a great film. Like it's one of those few Michael Bay films. I'm like, yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
That's like before Bay got real bayed out.
And there's that fan theory that Sean Connery is James Bond in the movie.
Oh,
yep.
I like that.
Because he's a British like SAS agent or whatever.
Yeah, I like that. Willy's Wonderland with Nicolas Cage is a must see.
That was good.
To see that.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Before Michael Bay decided, all my films will just be explosions, no communication.
Lens flares,
yeah. I watched Face Off the other night, and I gotta tell you, it holds up. It's such a fucking good movie. Although
take his face off.
Although the film was interrupted by my dog farting in her sleep and accidentally pooping all over the place.
No.
She was sitting on my lap, basically, like next to me with her butt, like on me, and I had my blanket over me, and so she was sleeping, and she farted in her sleep. She must have ate something bad, and so like I didn't think anything of it, and then I kept smelling it, and I'm like, what is that smell? And I didn't realize it because I was watching Face Off, man. And my dog gets up and she's kind of like sniffing around. And I'm like, what are you sniffing at? And it's just like this wet dog poop like all over the place. But the worst part of it is that she pooped on the remote to the TV. Like,
so you couldn't pause it.
No, saturated and like it's like the gunfight at the end.
Yes, so Nicolas Cage is like, Peach. I've been Peach for hours, and your dog is like shitting all over everything.
Your dog's just shitting everywhere. It's just like gunshots going off and people screaming and Nicolas Cage being Nicolas Cage.
That was John Woo, wasn't it?
I'm like, John Woo. There's like doves flying everywhere because it's John Woo, and I'm trying to like keep my dog from jumping off the couch because she's got wet poop all over her butt and her tail. It was it was a disaster. Oh my god. Oof. Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent was also
I haven't seen that yet. I really want to.
Oh, The Hunt for Red October is one of my favorite movies. Oh my gosh, I love The Hunt for Red October.
Like, one of my favorite, like the. Okay, so here's the thing earlier about like good sequels, bad sequels. The Italian Job was a bad sequel. Like, but the remake was just so much worse than the original.
Didn't it have Marky Mark in it?
Yeah.
I only want to blow the bloody doors off.
Edward Norton in it?
6 seasons in a movie. There's supposed to be a movie. There's supposed to be a movie soon.
Right. I'm actually painting the face now. I'm going for detail.
You have a minute and a half to do your detail. Con Air was good. Agreed. Sophist cheered 267 bits. Go, Merlin, go. Thank you.
Cheers,
it was a shard. Yes, she definitely sharded. Yeah. Oh my god, Dan, dude, just become BFFs. It's one of my favorites. I love Hunt for October. Like, I can watch. I always try to make people watch it, and they're like, "What's going on?" Like people, like it's one of those movies. Like
Tim Curry's in it.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, he's the
political line with Tim Curry ever is like,
the captain
I'm going to go to one place under my capitalism.
Space. Space.
Wowzers, I missed that because you were talking over each other, but it sounded great.
Love it. It's that clip of Tim Curry. God, what is that from?
Red Alert?
Red Alert. It's a Red Alert clip, yeah. Back when Red Alert had like the live action.
30 seconds left.
Oh, God.
Just watched that today at
can be done in the next 30 seconds, I think. I have so much more I could do, but like this is where we're at. So
most things in here don't react well to bullets. Oh yeah, dude. It's one of those movies where like if you're just not paying attention, you're not gonna get it. But like everything that happens is so like cool and like I don't know, such a good movie. Love it. Now I want to watch it again. There's a docuseries that is going to be released about the real story of the hunt for Radical. Sick. Time's up. Time is up.
And this is where we're at.
You are done. So
is it in focus? I don't know.
You know what? You know what? It looks okay. So what you're gonna do, Merlin, now is you're gonna take a picture of it with your phone or whatever, and post it to Instagram as a post using the hashtag #OneHourHero. That's the number 1 HOURHERO. And if anybody else out there in Chatland has painted along or done any sort of hobby, or maybe they ate cereal with ice cream instead of milk, you can go ahead and take a picture of that and also post it with the hashtag #OneHourHero. And we will pull everything up right here on the screen, and we'll take a look at it. We'll harshly critique your work. We'll tell you how wrong you are for doing what you've done. And we'll make you reconsider ever watching this stream again. And that's kind of what we do. I heard the thing of that movie, A Person Knows Tim Curry From tells you so much about that person.
It's probably more how old they are, right?
Home Alone 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if my work will be viewable tonight, says Joyju. Oh my God, James Earl Jones is also in that movie. Yeah. Yeah. I ain't done diddly squat, says New Painter. Y'all show has become my favorite thing each week. Well, thank you. We appreciate that. I'm glad.
We're happy to provide. I'm trying to find that clay dick.
Well, why don't you post a picture of your miniature instead of looking at clay dicks on your phone?
Merlin's going to take 10 years because he's doing like an actual camera and stuff. So.
Yeah, he's doing like a whole thing. He's got like a whole, like a light box and a whole...
Yeah, if y'all want to see the clay dick, just say so.
Yeah, no, we didn't get to the hype train. You don't give him that clay dick. We never got the hype train. We never got it. I've been sculpting eggs for basing material. Okay, interesting. Stop painting, Andrew. He is looking at his phone. He's looking at clay dicks.
Who thinks I'm still painting? I have morals.
Time for AI clay dick.
You can see that right here. What are
yeah.
painting?
There's a few folks in the chat that are very excited about this clay dick pic.
This is gonna. I'm not gonna have done a good job here. We'll see.
Maybe turn it next time. We'll see.
Okay, that.
What was that dripping sound? I just heard a drip. Did anyone else hear that?
That's my phone.
Oh, okay. I was very concerned about that.
Yeah, honestly, I don't like that noise either.
Rip. It's called art. Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, if you want to look at dicks, you can just look at dicks. You don't have to make them AI to make yourself feel better about it. You can just go and look. If you need a clay dick pic, you gotta talk to Andrew.
All right, what is it? 1 Hour Hero.
1 hour. What is it? You know what it is. It's your show. Oh my goodness! Anybody else paying along? Anybody else
in so much of a hurry? I'm worried it might be blurry. Who knows?
No, but it helps, Dan. It helps. Wow, Merlin's bathroom fell through the floor. That's what that dripping was.
Yeah, that nearly happened actually.
I'm kind of curious what kind of dicks AI would create. So this is a hot topic, the whole AI things that like take an aggregate of other people's art and make their own art from it. Let's hear your thoughts on that. I am of the opinion that it looks pretty cool, but I think if you use that for something and you make money off of it, that kind of sucks ass because you're kind of taking other people's stuff, albeit creating something new with it, but still like you didn't really make the art, you just pushed a button.
Right.
So
a nuance to that argument.
Hour and then hero, correct?
Just yes, 1 HERO. Pressing the button to make art. That's what you do with the photograph, right? You can press the button. It's not the fact that you press the button and it does it. It's the fact that, to me, it's pulling from other people's art that is found online through, algorithm searches, amalgamates it into a thing and like regurgitates it. That is not. That cannot be classified as art. There was no personal intent by a person to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In my professional opinion, as a literal art instructor.
This is potentially the worst photo I've ever taken.
Yes. That's
why is it so bad? Improve it. Did you use the right hashtag? Number 1, HOURHERO? You did it? Yep. Michael Voice says, AI has been hurting my business. It's a step below mixed media, and that's pretty sad. It looks cool, but it sucks for artists because it's technically their work in a way. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Lenza apparently used some algorithm that was trained on non-consenting artists. See, that's shitty. Photography.
And let me be clear. That's the only problem. that it's not consenting, right? Like, you know, Andy Warhol obviously took a Campbell soup can, or, you know, Marcel Duchamp took the Mona Lisa and like repainted that.
I feel uncultured now.
There's famous artists that are world renowned for using other people's art with intent and purpose and purpose. That's the big thing. But if a computer's doing it, just because you wrote a script to just pull them all and every asshole on the planet can also just press the same button, that is no longer art. I think that is more in the same sense like a meme, right? It's putting something out for the zeitgeist for the people, but not for fine art, as it were.
Yeah.
I can talk about that for hours.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into it. Yeah.
Nice. Well, let's take a look at these miniatures that you guys painted. I think we're kind of all, poking around the same hole here with this one. So I think we're kind of, agreed.
I don't see Merlyn's.
Yeah. Did he use the correct hashtag?
One HOURHERO.
Yep, the number 1.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Let me refresh. Might just not be here.
You better refresh. Refresh it up. Now remember, once these
like 4:35 a.m. for me right now.
Yep,
so like
4:35.
Like I feel kind of okay, but also like, oh god, that was awful.
Yeah, you're keeping it together pretty well.
Okay,
dude.
so look,
like, yeah,
Merlyn said it's the worst picture he's ever taken.
Yeah, let's say
I've got to say he's absolutely right. This is the worst picture I've ever seen. There it is.
With the DSLR, it's the worst one. Like I would have took like 10. I was just like, no, that'll do.
You know, it's it's not good. Merlyn,
like, I would gladly take another, but yeah, a bit late now.
Oh man.
Hey man, if you had a whole army painted like that, I think it'd look fine.
No, it looked great if there was,
that's
in mass. Yeah.
I'm just gonna put something on camera that takes
if
me
there
a hell of a lot
if there were so many of them
feel
that you
better,
couldn't focus on one, it'd be fine.
Hannah Harkonnen says he took the worst picture when he was 15.
That's a fair comment. But yeah, like
man,
on the left is 1 hour, on the right is like 28.
Amazing. Oh, dude, let's see what you got.
I like it. Are these like chunky highlights on this? Like, what is this? Camo?
Andrew likes a chunky highlight.
There's no dry brushing on there.
Hannah, I'm so sorry. You don't got to be sorry, Hannah. That's good work. That's good stuff. That was a great comment. Let us go ahead and
he's right. The exposure setting should have been better.
So there's mine. It's I'm very happy with it. I take great joy in edge highlighting when there's very sharp corners.
Yeah, it looks nice.
It works and
pops real hard.
Yeah, I love it. It's not natural at all, but it looks good on the Warhammer tables.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I think it came out nice with the different color like flagstones and stuff.
Yeah, the stones look really nice. How they're all different shades. That's actually a really cool technique that you did there. It makes it look so much more realistic because stones aren't all the same color.
Right.
Who would have guessed? Just little details like that, though, that make something look a little bit more realistic, and your mind interprets that, right? Your mind goes, "Oh, that's actual stone," because we know that stones aren't all the same uniform color. There is a poll at the top of the chat. You can vote for your favorite miniature of tonight. Oh, we've already got a ton of votes going. Andrew has 5, Merlyn has 2.
Oh goodness!
I voted for yours with my likes at least.
I am pushing it. I really need to go to bed. Saskatic happy hour.
You need to go to bed. You're in Texas. I'm in the UK.
Yeah.
Just stay up.
Sleeping's okay. I try. I'm one of those people that's tired on the couch, and then as soon as I get to bed, I'm wide awake. And I'm laying there, I'm looking at my phone, I'm fucking watching Star Trek, all that stuff. And I've seen it 100 times.
These other photos that people did. Well, keep telling your story, but I'm gonna scroll through these while you do it.
No, I just watch Star Trek so much, but I still watch the same episodes over and over again. I'm like, oh,
that's
I like
background noise, right?
Yeah, well, but I get stuck watching it, even though I've seen it a bunch of times.
That's like me and Lord of the Rings, man. I've watched it like a zillion. This is Jim Crimmins doing a goblin.
Look at that. That's the pot grot. Yeah.
Yeah, the pot grot.
Yeah, he's from the Cruel Boys.
We got G-Man did this.
Oh.
I'm gonna put my 2 pence in and say Andrew deserves to win, in my opinion. From what I've seen, it looks a lot better. Yeah, I'm happy with what I did in the amount of time, but yours looks better, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you, Merlyn. I appreciate it, but I've had practice. This is G-Man's. It looks like a little masquerade person with a little dagger.
Is that like Malifaux or something like that? Maybe.
It's D&D.
No, Hephaestus.
5th edition. See if this is. We
Damned
have
Welsh, Mr. Rogers.
Hey, thanks for subscribing.
Kay Paints did this
cool.
Soul Drinkers, maybe just a custom chapter. I don't know. Purple
Yeah,
Marine. I dig Purple
cool.
Marines.
Yeah, I like purple.
It's awesome. Give that one a little likey like here.
Give it a little likey like.
Nurgle
Let me see.
Snurgle
I
did.
put some terrain up. I think never actually posted Instagram before, so maybe it didn't go through. So Rollalini, you have to use a post on Instagram, and then in the comments of not your comment, but in the description on your post, hashtag 1 Hour Hero, the number 1 HOURHERO. That's the only way it's going to show up in our search that we're doing right here. 2 votes and a
right
dream.
now.
Nurgle Snurgle did this. It looks like a custom card for her Secret Santa gift, which is pretty cool. It's got the towel on there.
The competition has caught up.
Oh,
it's a Tau. It's a little Tau gun drone and a Crude Hound. Yeah.
Narlox?
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, or a Crude Hound.
And then we have this beautiful Cadian Boxcaster.
Great. I keep seeing all this awesome for the Ho-Ho Santa. Yeah, I hope everyone gets a good gift. You know what? I hope everyone gets some awesome stuff.
Is that a shield drone? That's really nice.
Yeah, it was like a shield drone, like covered in snow or something like that. Yeah, it's fun.
I'm gonna see if
I like it a lot. Yeah, Rollalini said they did some terrain.
I don't see any.
See if you can pick that up.
I actually really want to paint more on this. Like, I'm happy with the pose. I want to tell you.
You can't. You're locked in.
Yeah. You can't. You can't go back.
It's done. It's over.
Yeah, you have to throw the model in the trash.
I want to finish it.
I feel like shit. I didn't do any of that. I just wrapped my shit like a normal person.
I need to be very clear that when Dan and I first conceived this show, Dan's idea was whoever loses had to destroy the mini on camera. That was Dan's first pitch for this show, and I'm like, I don't think we're any guests.
That shit's funny. Yeah, just smash your stuff with a hammer. Let me tell you something. That is classic. Zombie Bunny. I didn't wrap my gift either. I merely put wrapping paper over the top of it and jammed it down the sides, so like was covered in wrapping paper. So because I hate wrapping stuff. Like honestly, I hate it.
Alpha in chat just said that they finished theirs afterwards.
Oh, that's cheating. It is tied 12-12. We got like 40-something people watching. Okay, 38 people. Some people left.
Oh, there's the train. Here we go.
Thanks for having me on, and also thanks for the people doing all of the overtimes, because this would not have got together in time.
No, it would not have. No, that's correct.
Oh, it's now 13-12 to Andrew.
Oh, Andrew gets it 13-12. He's done it. He's done it. Victory lap, victory dance. Do it. You gotta come up with like a victory dance. We'll do like a whole.
He's gotta have Zotes.
Zote dance. Oh shit! Look at that. Oh, no, that's nice. Like you're gonna come up here and do something about it. Hey, we'll see. Maybe I will come up there and do something about it.
That's a long flight. I don't know.
There you go. The trees. Yeah, there's some good trees. What game is that for?
That's for Warhammer.
Is that Warhammer? Are those Warhammer trees?
Yes.
Cool.
Those are the.
I like a good tree.
Trees.
I like trees better in concept than I do practice. To be honest with you, on the table, like they just tend to kind of get in the way.
I like trees in Age. So I played my first Age of Sigmar game. I like trees in that game more than 40K.
Yeah, I mean it looks more normal.
Bullshit. Trees in a. No, I mean like the rules, like how they.
Interact. Yeah. It's better for the environment. Yeah, less wrapping. Yeah, got to do it for the trees. Yeah, some Sigmar trees. Awesome.
Looks like that's everything.
Well, I'm gonna find someone to raid while Andrew does a little wrap up here. Let's see who we got.
So remember, guys, everybody's here. We got a lot of people still watching. First of all, thanks to MERLYN for coming on. Big round of applause. Golden Demon finalist who just lost to me. I need to make that very clear. MERLYN, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you on Instagram, social media, whatever?
You can find me on Instagram. MERLYN Models is my handle on both Instagram and Twitch. So I stream once a week on Mondays, 10 a.m. CST, 10:30, 4:30 UTC, GMT.
Excellent.
So yeah. There's a shout out that he's happy to do. I don't know, but yeah, thanks for having me on. This is a challenge worth doing, even though I did a terrible job of it.
Yeah, everybody be sure to go follow him. Let me do a shout out here. I thought we still had him on.
Well, I mean, you painted a miniature. I mean, you did the whole thing. You painted a whole miniature.
So Dan's going to find somebody to raid. Please do stick around. Just like Shay raided us, we do love getting raided. We're going to raid somebody else, make their night. They're going to have 3 viewers, 4 viewers. We're going to find them and give them suddenly like 1,000% more viewers, which is insane. Give that new viewer, that new person a follow. Follows are free. Mute the notifications if you want to. Just give a follow. And if you like what we saw tonight, come back next week. We're giving away like $200+ worth of stuff next week. So tune in and get some of our hard-earned cash.
All right, you guys are very funny.
we try. We're gonna raid Risen Air NL. Looks like he's building some Cadian stuff. He's got some pretty good music going, and he's got 1 viewer. So let's give him a couple of viewers here.
Yeah.
Do some follows, hype him up. Heroes Assemble.
Good night, MERLYN.
Oh. What happened? Oh, let's raid.